Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming coming at you with another video. We're going to be starting our leveling videos. I'm going to start with Aatrox. So, haven't played him yet. We had our first impressions. That'll be linked down below. And I thought we would go through and see what it's like to actually play with the deck and see how it is in action. So, the star powers, we do have him at 2 stars. So, when equipped ally strikes, reduce the cost of a random card in hand by 1. Very nice. The +1 starting mana, game start, create in hand 2 random Darken equipment. Also pretty good. Alright, we just have 1 common relic. So what do we want to go with? He's already going to have regenerating. Let's see. He's going to get Overwhelm from leveling up. Chameleon's Necklace might not be bad, but I think for this, I'm going to use Banshee's Veil, just so he's not going to get taken off the board. And we can actually play with him. So we will start off with Titan of the Depths and see how we can do in this 2-star adventure. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. We're putting out tons of content on all of the Path of Champions champions, giving them guides and playthroughs, first impressions, all of that. I think we're going to go with Wild Inspiration. Because for one, your created cards, that's going to be your 2 random Darken equipment. Those are going to be created, so those are going to both cost 1 less. And then also with his champion spell, after the first one, the other 2 are both going to count as created cards. So making those cost a bit less will be decent. So we will go with that. I'm very excited to see some of these decks in action. Alright, so I'm actually going to re-roll some of these Darken cards. The equipment, since we're already going to be generating 2 of them, we don't need to have 4 at the start of the game. Getting Keeper in the box would be quite nice. Hopefully one of the equipment we generate will cost nothing. They both cost 1. Alright, so since they don't have 3 power, since we are fearsome, they shouldn't be able to block us. Very nice. And we'll equip something next round. Alright, so we're actually going to equip the Darken Aegis so that... so that this unit can block without dying. So we're going to go right over here so we can negate their damage with the lifesteal. Yeah, we'll just... yeah, we'll get rid of some of their units. It is a little sad that we have so many equipment, but we don't have any units to play. Like, let's look. All right, that one's 8, 8, 7 because it's been reduced down by 1. All right, so we'll go with the Forsaken Makai. All right, we do see a Cultist, although that doesn't count. I think it has to be a Darken or equipment, so we weren't able to get the buff off on him. We'll give him quick attack though and +2. So sadly, all of our reduced cost isn't hitting Aatrox. Bit disappointing. Yeah, I think we'll just go with the Blooming Cultist. Yeah, I think Forsaken Bakai will be decent. We want to get the Harp back out because we're going to want to play it as a unit because it's really strong. So we're fine with him dying. Man, again, we've gotten a good amount of strikes off, but none of them have gone onto Aatrox. Yeah, just reduce the cost of a random card in hand, not a random equipment. So we've just been really unlucky. Alright, the only person he can block is Aatrox. Alright, so that's still at 6. That's at 7. And that's also at 7. Alright. I guess we could equip the Blooming Cultist. Okay, great. We have Aatrox. All right, first we need to see who we want him to become. I think we'd want him to become this card. The Darken Aegis. We'll give you the Darken Harpoon. What we're doing is we're just setting up to get all of the units we want on the board with his level up. Yeah, so now we have the units that got assimilated. And now that he's leveled up, the Darken cost 5 less. So now we can just summon an army of Darken and just overwhelm the enemy. Yeah, so that's pretty strong. Yeah, I think that once you get this powered up a bit more, this is going to be very strong. Because most of the time you can never play the Darken units as the units. The game is always over too fast. But with being able to cheat them out and then assimilate them all so they come out very, very powerful. I guess we'll just go with the Fey Guide. Giving someone elusive or granting them elusive wouldn't be too bad. I always like Soraka. Yeah, that'll be fun. Solitary Monk. Shop. So here, you normally don't want to go to the shop because there's another shop right here. Although that being said, since we are at Legend level 30 and we start with an extra 200 gold, we might be able to buy 2 just common powers, which wouldn't be too bad. So I think what we're going to want to do with Aatrox is try to play all of our other cards. So getting a lot of cheap cards that we can play so that Aatrox is the only card in hand or one of the only cards in hand. That way, when you're striking with those equipped allies and it's getting reduced, it's more likely to land on Aatrox himself. Kill an ally to equip another ally. So I think goes like that, right? Yeah. Huh, he's gonna end the round, but he could just challenge and whatever. I'm not gonna question it. I don't want him to challenge one of my other units. Yeah, we'll play the Blooming Cultist and then equip him. So we can get 2 strikes off. Ah, that slightly sucks. Alright, we'll get him off the board. Our Bakai is going to die, but it's not a big deal. Oh. Alright, I mean, that's fine. I can't believe that we've, like, gotten so many strikes off, both this game and last game, and not a single one has gone onto Aatrox. Man. Alright, I think I'm just going to play the Star Spring here. Oh, man. Again, we're just trying to play all of our cards so that Aatrox is the only thing that's left, so that when we get a strike, it has to be on Aatrox.
There's a scent in the air. Gotcha.
Alright, we'll just open attack with everyone. Alright, not bad. If they play any units, we will just kill them. So pretty nice that they played something that can't hit back. That's a pretty good animation, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty awesome. So if they have a Frostbite, this could actually screw us over. Because we could say, strike the enemy, and then if they Frostbite us, it's just going to kill the Aatrox. So, I mean, but if they have a Frostbite, they could still challenge and kill us anyways, so might as well go for it. Alright, which would I rather have? That giant thing or this thing? I think we'll go with this one. Oh, Soraka's not going to get transformed though, that's right. Sad. I don't think it affects other champions. But we're about to test that out. So yeah, leveling up Aatrox is not nearly as hard as it looks. Like what you might think with it being a like 13 cost spell. because it gets reduced down pretty fast from your star powers as well as your... Yeah, Soraka didn't get affected at all. I'm not even going to bother attacking with her, since he's just going to bring people. Yeah, Aatrox is pretty strong. Bit slow, but I mean, most decks are slow at level 1. Oh, man. Oh, I always like that effect. I always like granting the top allies in your deck. So I think we'll go with that, even though Darkened Staff, the quick attack, probably better. Sure. Fury, great. Love it. That might not be bad. Now survives damage. That's also good. Alright, we'll spend one of these just to get this down to a 1 cost. Item chest, smooth soloist. I'm not going to have the money for the smooth soloist. Let's just go for the item chest. And also the Unscarred Weaver is a more enjoyable fight than the other one. Yeah, I'm fine with having multiple Aatroxes, higher chance of getting them reduced down, having a 1-drop we can play, Darkened Spear. I'm fine with this.
I've got this.
That's a little sad. We probably should cut some cards. Alright, we'll get him equipped just so that if he strikes something, he's going to reduce that cost of something. Alright, nice. We got a Darken.
The winter's claw strikes.
So this unit's probably going to die. Don't really care.
I'm ready, baby.
So we finally got an Aatrox to get reduced. Nice.
We'll take what we need to survive.
Alright, I guess we'll go with Soraka so we can play the Fleeting Darken Aegis. Alright, they're out of mana, they can't pull any tricks. This should be fine. Yeah. Nice. Got another one on Aatrox.
I'll earn my scars. You leave me no choice.
Yep, should be good.
Live with your back, not fate.
This will be a fight.
Worthy of the winter's claw.
And we'll be able to level up and win next round, most likely. So yeah, a lot of these, it's hard to say since they're all at 0. We'll play this unit just so we can equip it with this one. We're picking that one because it's the most expensive, so after we play World Ender, the other one will be able to play for free. Yeah, it's pretty nice how fast you can level this up. Like, I thought it'd be a bit more of a pain, but honestly, it is not bad. So that one costs 4, not quite enough, but that's fine. Let's first weaken them up with Aatrox. We also haven't needed his sustain at all, but I mean, I guess it's nice to have.
This land is ours.
Questionable. I mean, why? Can you equip a Darkin with another Darkin? Actually, I should probably just play. Yeah, test that out. So he'll die, but it's fine for letting the other bigger units attack. Yeah, another match where we haven't taken a single point of Nexus damage. At least I don't believe so. Yep, a little bit slow, but definitely feeling pretty good. I think once he gets his 3 stars and leveled up, I think he's going to be quite strong. Do we already have Stargazer in our deck? Oh, I don't really want to add any of these. I guess we'll go with Flash Freeze. Alright, free Dark and Aegis, can't complain. Let's cut some cards. Which another great thing about Aatrox is that the healer, you're probably always going to be able to cut cards, because you know that Aatrox is just going to be able to heal you up. We're going to go with Fae. Yeah, Fae Guide. We'll get rid of that. Also, they really seem to have learned with Aatrox with just giving him 2 equipment at the start of the game. Like, none of that BS that you get with, like, Ornn, where it's, oh, once you play a 4-cost unit or equipment, then we make another equipment. Like, it's pretty dumb what they have for some of the champions. Or, like, even with Kayn, you have to kill a unit and survive, and then you generate equipment. Whereas here, it's just, oh yeah, at the start of the game, you get 2 equipment. Like, it's so much better. It's hilarious. I think this is going to cost 3. Yeah, we're just gonna take a hit here. But again, Aatrox will heal us up. Not a big issue. Nice.
The box bestows for a price.
So yeah, I don't think we will bother attacking here, since they're just going to block with the Raider and we'll die. So we'll try to save this card for a better use later. It is a little bad that we get just nothing but equipment, though. Soraka's nice and tanky, though. She can be a good blocker. No, don't do that. Alright, we'll use the Darkin Fan here. Oh, I thought that counted the Frostbite. I was trying to counter or stop that Shatter from coming through. Did not realize that it would go through anyways. Alright, we're going to block the 4, just so we're blocking the most amount of damage. Alright, nice. We got Aatrox at 5. Alright, they are at 5 mana. Sejuani is 6. So yeah, we'll play Aatrox, let him start getting some hits in. So it's not good that they're not playing anything, because that means if we attack, they are probably going to be able to use their... what is it called? Like Fury of the North to give a unit a 4/4. Which then would kill Aatrox. So that's not the best. The thing is, if we hold off, they're just going to Frostbite Aatrox. Is that Frostbite technically... Alright, the Frostbite's not technically a skill, which means it's probably going to go through Spell Shield. I believe it has to be a skill that gets blocked by the Spell Shield. Decisions. See, I'd want to be able to use his Deathbringer Sweep and kind of clear the board next turn. But if they just play Sejuani first thing, there's not really anything we can do. I feel like we have to risk it. They're potentially going to be able to block and kill Aatrox. But they'll still just be able to screw us next turn anyways. So this could be an issue, but... Alright, they didn't use it. Great. That's going to help us out a lot. No, that one's still at 4. Alright, we're going to try to get the Deathbringer Sweep off, but if they play Sejuani first thing and Frostbite us, not the best. Oh, this is... That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. That is really considerate, honestly. Oh, come on, play something. Play Sejuani or something. Do I have any units to play? I just have nothing but equipment. So that is one downside. I feel like with Aatrox, you're probably going to want one of the powers where you summon units at the start of the game. So like the Defenders, like, or I guess Vanguard Lookouts, or one of the other ones. Yeah, we just have equipment. There's not anything we can actually play. Yeah. Alright, I guess we just have to pass. Oh, now they're... Okay, I guess. Alright, we're going to use Furious Wielder, because Deathbringer / Aatrox would die. So yeah, we were at like 9 health before, and now we're at 15. That's fine. We're honestly just trying to get everything set up to play a big World Ender and end the game. So we're trying to play as many units and then equip them with the Darken equipment. And then use the World Ender to level up Aatrox, spawn all the Darken, and just win. Is a good name for a spell. It is the World Ender. Alright, we don't have quite enough. We'll just drag that over there. This is fine. Alright, pretty nice. You will have to worry, especially in the early game, about some high-tempo decks that can burn you down before you can get Aatrox on the board to heal you. But that's more an issue when you just have the 20 Nexus health, because you're level 1. Ooh. I mean, Vampiric Scepter is not bad, but just getting him out early is probably going to be more healing and more fun. Rally, that's pretty good. Epic Champion node, yes please. Yeah, Aatrox does seem to have an issue where you can just have nothing but equipment in hand. Pretty good starting deck, or starting hand. So you really are probably going to want to get some of those powers that spawn units at the start of the game, just so you don't have to worry about that. So we don't need the lifesteal, but we do want to just get some more cost reduction. It is fun that cost reduction is just like a core part of the kit. Yeah, I think I'll just build out the board a little bit more. Yeah, not surprised there. So this won't be able to do any damage to him. Nice, we got that reduced down. Alright, I'm gonna kill the dredgers, and then when we attack, they only have one unit to block. Or they just don't block. Alright, cool. But again, we're getting Aatrox actually reduced down. Ah, this is so nice. It is going to be a bit of luck, because as you saw in the first couple matches, it never once hit Aatrox, so it's going to be a bit unreliable. But still pretty fun. Alright, we'll just play the Star Spring, get it out of the hand. Just trying to build out the board. Alright, we're not going to block that unit. We don't want any of our units to die, because we want them all to be able to have an equipment on them, so that when we level them up, they can just essentially annihilate the enemy. The fact that this can get reduced twice each round, or like each strike, is pretty crazy. I probably should have played the Darken Harpoon. I think I will actually switch that out. It's a much cooler level up animation than Rise is. That was a little rough.
I am ascended.
He is having a rough time, man. This is actually the best Darkin deck, I feel like. Or at least Darkin themed deck. So Kane and Varus both played like, or they both felt like decks where they happen to have Darkin units in them. I want them more copies of it added to the deck. We're gonna get overwhelmed when we level up, but this deck actually feels like a Darkin deck, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the extra power. Ooh, this will be perfect. Summoning the unit. Yeah, we don't need any of this. And on the champion node, yes please. So yeah, so far it feels pretty strong. Nothing, well, it is the World Ender. It does feel very impactful. Probably on the stronger side for the decks I've played for their level 1 versions. I think you're going to have some pretty crazy stuff happen when you have Aatrox at a higher level. Darkin Halberg, while it is very strong, it is a bit rough how you don't actually want to kill your units because you want to have a full board of people to put the items on.
Smell that, Marg? Fear.
Actually, I'm going to go with the Darkin Spear, I think. Yeah, I'm fine with them hitting me. Nice. Down to 2 mana. Aatrox is pretty fun to play. I think he's going to be my favorite Darkin champion. Yeah, I'm not going to bother attacking with these two. I'm going to wait until I get World Ender cheaper, and then just let them transform into the other units. Especially since Aatrox can just heal up the Nexus and kill them all with his Deathbringer sweep. Oof. Deal 3 to all the units. That's not very nice. Even their own units? Man, oh no, it's killing everything. I don't think killing it actually does anything. Yeah, I think it still happens. But we don't use the Deathbringer sweep on it because, well, it would kill Aatrox. That was very unfortunate. The good thing is we're going to still be able to play most of these once he levels up. So like the assimilate part is decent, but being able to play them all for like 5 less, I think it is, still helps you just end the game.
Welcome to the tipsy hour.
I think I'm just gonna attack before they can play something to screw me over. They might have frostbite, but I'm gonna roll that dice. Yay, I win! Alright, so we have just one fight left, I believe.
I can finally.
That's not bad. Alright, get more cost reduction. Totally fine with that. Let's cut some cards. I mean, we don't really need Star Spring. I'm not used to playing games that last this long, other than like an Aurelion Soul match. All my other champions are over level 20, other than the new ones, so yeah, not used to a game being this slow. Yeah, you're gonna get some crazy Aatrox builds though, with getting like Scout, getting free attacks going, and just absolutely annihilating people.
Terrible things lay inside.
Getting those created cards costs 1 less though, so you can just get 2 strikes off in the first round with this. That's pretty great. Alright, we'll just attack again. We might get a stun out of this. Nope, nice. Alright, I'll work on building up the deck a little bit, or the board a little bit more. I mean, no one really needs the heal. We'll go with this, just so that it can't die.
Live with purpose.
Oh man, World Ender gets just chunked down in price so fast. It's incredible. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the world. Aatrox is pretty fun. I look forward to leveling him up. Alright, this should be the win against Galio. So yeah, Aatrox, I think he's pretty good. Probably the best Darkin champion we have, in my opinion. Very fun, scales very quickly, or can scale up pretty quickly and then just end the game. Kind of feels like a Nautilus with deep mechanic, somewhat. So a lot of fun, very strong, even right out the gate. We will be doing one of these leveling videos for every single champion just to see how they play and how they're feeling, especially compared to the others. So if you want to catch those, definitely like and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching that video all the way to the end. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. We're putting out multiple videos every single day for Path of Champions content. So if that interests you, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and welcome to the channel. Have a great day.